Oh, hey guys, welcome. Happy Thursday. I'm doing a little bit of erasing here before I'm starting to ink. I did practice a little bit of some inking. Posted that. That was fun. It was a weekly challenge, I think, in the um, I forgot the app's name. Discord, I guess. Yeah. So I decided to take a whack at it and draw the Superman. Hey. Oh, thank you, Dennis. Appreciate it. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed that one. It was fun as heck to draw, for sure. So on this one, I've um, decided that I missed a little something here, so added the tongue sticking out his mouth here, drooping kind of little saliva. So yeah, decided to do all that because I had it in an original sketch. I had that tongue sticking out there and all, and I kind of omitted it when I was sketching it out the other day. All right, I think that's almost enough erasing. I just don't want to show too much of it here. Okay. All right. How's everybody doing? Hey, Barbarian, what's going on? Oh, all is good. All is good. Weather's cold though for this time of year, but it feels nice. Ah, his phone acting up. Gotcha. All right, let's get started. Shall we? Last time I was kind of rewatching the stream, and man, I was kind of beating myself up. I was missing a lot of conversation here for you guys, and I apologize for that. It's kind of, I guess, like you said, it was in the zone. I think Barbarian said that you can feel the intensity. So yeah, inking. I was like, I haven't inked in a few days, and so I decided to give myself a challenge, and so I did the Superman in that style of death metal, so to keep me kind of loose. And it turned out better than I thought it would, and kind of ran with it. Um, I also started watching that Viking show, Vikings Valhalla, um, on the Netflix. I think has been kind of giving me some inspirational boost. Sometimes you need some of that. All right. So also I think I've done a little something here with the shield to complete it a little bit. It looked a little incomplete, so I kind of threw that in there as well. It's fun little pieces. And something to hold on to. You can't just hang there just like arbitrarily. It's just hanging there. You gotta have purpose, just everything. The Superman is bleep, awesome. Okay. Thank you, appreciate it. I'm glad you think so. I've really tried. Really try to channel every bit of comic book skill I have learned up to this point to, you know, knock it out. There's going to be some, okay, muscle hiding there. And down in, okay. I'm trying not to slide too far down for you guys. As to not have things disappear. I zoomed in a little bit for this stream just to give it a better sense of where you can see the lines and what I'm doing here. I'm still not super comfortable with the entire setup against cameras and all that, but one day I will be, I'm sure. Let's make sure everything is right. Initial outlines. I'm glad I kind of broke it down into two different streams because of, you know, it's it would have been really difficult. It would definitely have gone beyond 2 hours if I stayed on. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Hey there, hey Frank, Jesus, what's going on? All right, welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, Dave did not stream. I didn't even know there was a post about it or anything. I just kind of like, all right. I think it was Jesus who let me know that. He's like, no stream this week, and I was like, whoa, why? still. Not sure why. There we go. Forget this pointy thing here. Just adding a few details here and there. So, anybody watch the, oh, we got a whole lot of conversation here. Bigger is better, huh? All right. Manga pages, okay. Get it done, all right. Right on. I hope it will be fun. I'm sure it will be. Just planning ahead here. You have to turn it sometimes to get the angle you like. There we go. Coming together. Okay. Kind of glad that I inked today because it really gave me a nice loose feeling when it comes to this whole thing. Whole inking thing. And, you know, of course we'll push it further, guys. Of course. Oh, he said in the last stream. Got it. Yep, I didn't pay attention. Here we go. I like to kind of sometimes play with the same subject or object. And in this case, I mean, not subject, subject matter, yeah, in this sense, so I can figure out where all the line's going to end and start. Just to give it a right. Hey, Mark, what's going on? It's going great. It's going great here. Early Friday morning here, gotta be. Oh yeah, I understand. Wow, early Friday morning. Awesome. You're in the future, for us, at least. This design that he put on a shield in his painting almost makes me think a little bit of that rooster on the French team mascot, kind of. I guess it's part of their flag, or I'm not sure. Well, yeah, if somebody said Phoenix too, yeah, I remember that too. That's reasonable. Trying to avoid the tongue as much as possible. Okay, we got a shield. All right, I'm done. See you guys. No. Yeah, that'd be wrong. But if I'm gonna be honest, back in the day, not that long ago, I'd like to say that I would a lot of times, like, just outline things and say, okay, that's good enough. And I found a lot of work that I used to do satisfactory while it wasn't. Strange. Now I find a lot of work just meh. This one comes out and overlaps this one. Yeah. No, what I'm using, that's a micron 0.1. Wow. Crazy times. You guys, that's early, late. My wife just said whether or not she should walk her again. Our puppy is growing quick. Figuring out times of letting her outside, and she's still having a tough time being consistent. Okay. All right. Okay. Back to work. Turn this upside down, right? I'm kind of looking at myself now. I'm like, oh, why did I throw so many details in here? That's fine. Yeah, that works. So planning out all these little parts. There we go. Sorry guys, turning things upside down again. I'm gonna do this little and then connect the dots basically. There we go. Night creatures. Yeah, staying up all night. Or at least late. Yeah, my bedtime has changed to 10 o'clock. It's, yeah, old man. Can barely keep my eyes open past that time. Used to be 11 or later, but I think my brush is, oh, I mean my pen is trying to tell me something. Some of these pencil lines are very arbitrary. And if you're inking yourself, I can see how Dave barely draws anything detailed until inking, because unless somebody else is going to ink it for him, I guess you need the details, but I can see why. It's very unnecessary. Okay. The swirl, the main swirl here. Hope you guys can see all this and what's happening. So how many of y'all watched the Moon Knight first episode? Where's my youth? Yo, hey, Henry Jeremic, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the channel. Appreciate that very much. Yeah, that's more convincing. Designs here on the back of him. Yeah, sorry getting intense here. So the first episode of the Moon Knight last night. All right. This is a little slow start, but it has a potential, I think. I wasn't really disappointed or anything. I mean, it was something different. One time someone said that Moon Knight was Marvel's Batman version, but you know, in different sense, I guess, since he is a bit of a possessed, if you may, I guess, with this Egyptian god's gifts. But I did not see him being wealthy in the show, working some kind of regular man job kind of thing. So I'm not sure yet. Okay. Trying to get all these tiny lines in here, guys. Okay. This big tooth. This one's going to disappear, so never mind. Won't see that. Okay. Forgot about that. We'll fix that up. Mm-hmm. There we go. Okay. Doing good so far. A lot of lining, guys. A lot of lines here. A lot. But we're getting there. Okay. Okay, that disappears, then reappears over here. And what we got? Oh, it's like Inspector Gadget. Jason the Wheeled Warriors. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Appreciate it. We're getting there, slowly but surely. And don't call me Shirley. Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of upside down stuff going on. Sorry, guys. Have to extend this guy. It's got a little disproportionate. Mm-hmm. Okay. A little turn. Yeah, I had a little turn here. Yeah. So, what do you guys got going on here? What did I miss? Trench. What is that trench cartoon? I guess it's French, huh? I definitely do not parlez-vous français. My all-time favorite cartoon from the great Frazetta. Ah, okay. So that's Fire and Ice. Got it. Yeah. Okay. That was a good one. It was good. It was a really good one actually. Frazetta classic. I mean, it's great classic when even South Park makes semi-Frazetta-ish part of a cartoon in their show for one of the episodes. I mean, definitely an idol by then. It's really good. Yeah, Fire and Ice was awesome. Okay. Trying to figure out what I'm missing. It's another shoulder piece here. All right. I'm trying to see what I have omitted before I. There. That might actually not even be there. Okay. All right. A little bit of a brush time. Brush time. Okay. Yeah, don't worry, I didn't forget about the little links here. Okay, this is going to be almost. Almost disappear. I'm just gonna block it out. Trying to drop the right shadow here. Have you ever seen Thundar the Barbarian when you were Thundar? I've heard the name. Heavy metal movies go pretty good too, yes. Jack Kirby's design. Huh. Something about that Thundar that sounds familiar. Hey guys, alright, so try not to overpower it. But he has so much darkness there. So I'm going to give him some of that. You know, sometimes I think about it, it's like, you know, do I want to be a comic book artist, you know, because all the things that entail in it, you know, and just working on one piece like this and kind of, it's a lot of work. A lot of work. Sometimes it's a little overwhelming, I guess, you can say. So, oh, okay, see ya. See you, Mark. Have a good day at work. Catch you later, buddy. Mm-hmm. So progress over this way, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Just a little by little chipping away, kind of finding details that I need to highlight more than the others. Just give it a shine. Make it look shiny. Tarma was designed by Howard Chaykin. Chaykin? Huh. That's based on Mobius Azarak. This is the background for the show. Oh. Okay. I've got some researching to do. Let's show the roundness of this a little bit. And a little bit of, give it a bit of a shine. Okay. Try to figure this out a little bit better. Sometimes angles get a little bit weird. Definitely a shadow there. Oh, come on, really? Not this ink too. Oh boy. I guess it was still too wet. That's alright, adds character to it. I'm gonna jump between here. Trying to find that bright look. Trying to touch that heat. Oh, come on. Why is it doing it to me now? Okay, moving on to a different spot while that thing is drying. Ugh. Okay. I'm definitely going to check that out. Sorry guys, I'm not chatty. I'm gonna have to check the screen every once in a while, don't I? There's gonna be a lot of dead air going on here, and I apologize, but my work will suffer quite a bit. Do you usually change pen thickness? Do you jump back and forth from thick to thin, or is there no? Yeah, the plan is yes. The plan is definitely kind of jumping between the pens, the brush or a thicker or thinner pen here and there. It depends on where I need it. Like sometimes I'll need a thinner pen when I have details to do. Like right here, I'm trying to get that strong shadow here. So that's why I'm using kind of a thicker kind of a thicker pen here. So yeah, like I said, these chain link things here, goodness. There we go, kind of little escape here. So I like to, yeah, definitely jump in between here and there. Like either 0.01 or sometimes a 0.5 here. 0.005, I mean, yeah, it's really, really thin details. But this thicker one, it also gives me a chance to do that. And that and that. It's kind of, you know, from the shield here. There'll be a shadow that we will all see. But it's gonna be kind of away from him, so it's just gonna affect some part of it, not entirely. Kind of thinner here, just to change direction, and then even back out. Yep. There we go. Even it back out. I already know when Dave will do the Killer Croc painting stream. Ooh, I wonder when. Yeah, I don't know either. But there's been a lot of talk of Killer Croc. You know. A lot of these things could be just placed arbitrarily here, these chain links here. Just to give it the cluster here and cluster there that kind of joins together with the rest of them. And then even out. With the rest, because it's bands here. So bands. So no bands here. It disappears. So it creates a nice little drop shadow. Looks like it's, oh, sorry, hit the camera. But it kind of gives it a sense of that it's bent and it's a fabric here. a little bit of cross hatching that helps with that as well, of course. And I like to use the same pen here. And we're going to shade that in here. There we go. Okay. And give that leg a little bit of muscles here that kind of stick out. Never know what will be there. Okay. Some of those shadows coming from there, so. Just even a little bit. It's going to be a shadow underneath here for sure. Yep, falls into this. The shadow falls onto this. There, a little bit stronger. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I found some images of his actual face, but yeah, most of the time it's really covered up, really dark, and yeah, it's kind of. I'm trying to give it a little bit more of a character, more of a face here, but yeah, no. Yeah, I found the sketch, I think, that I have here. Nope, still covered. Wow. You sure like to cover him up quite a bit. Yeah, interesting. But if I feel like if I'm gonna give him any more here, I'll flatten him too much. All right, so this liner, guys, I didn't show you guys last time. I was drawing with it. This liner, this guy is really freaking awesome. It's yeah, it's been saving me quite well here lately. You get a pinpoint line here. You can even increase some detail here and shade it in a little bit, but it's a fantastic tool. We can use it sparingly though. Okay, let's go back to the brushy brush here. Throw some shadow on here from this. And get those ribs, you know, nice and tight. I don't want to overdo it with it. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. What else? What else new happened so far? Here, besides drawing, I've been watching some films lately. Got to watch the Death on the Nile, of course. Hercule Poirot, one of my favorites as well, which was fun. I used to watch this series back in when I grew up in Soviet Russia. But at the time I was watching the show, it was not Soviet anymore. So, but it was fun. The series. I love detective stories. I love Sherlock Holmes. Read all those books by Arthur Conan Doyle, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, of course. Tooth. I'm almost starting to get lost in my geometrical shapes here. I don't remember. Ah, yeah, tooth. Death on the Nile was actually really interesting. My wife and I just started making kind of bets on, not really bets, but kind of guessing who's the killer, who's responsible, and somehow we did not pick the actual killer. Spoiler alert. So it was we should have, given how the show started, and yeah, well, it was fun to stay in suspense the whole time. I find the sad thing about those films is that you watch it one time and you probably will never watch it again, just because of you already know who the killers are. There is no more suspense. There is no thrill. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, working off camera here. Yeah. Forgot about you. Forgot about it. Sorry. Okay, this is where I can sometimes employ the pan. Switch into that fat pan we talked about. Alright, what we got here going on there? Because it's my stream. You guys think it's gonna change the stream that time? Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Right. technically I've cut into his time frame because they usually paint on Thursdays, if I remember correctly. But that's fine. All right, so that little birdie is done. So overall, it's coming along. I've been at it for 1 hour. All right, so drawing of the week. Ha! Is the one I just finished. Why going farther, right? Drawing of the week. Here we go, guys. Fun looking little Superman death metal with some of those Fortress of Solitude crystals. There we go. Reference used for the outfit and what it's supposed to look like is, of course, David Finch. But yeah, there it is. All right, that's a drawing of the week. Let's just call it that. Okay, something I need to do that I kind of missed here. All right, losing my liner here. Just so you guys see. There. Yeah. I wouldn't like do this with it too much though, just because you can't take too much of it actually. Too long. Okay. But these lines right here, perfect for that. All those little lines. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but yeah. I do enjoy those lines. It does. I really like the feathering on the rocks. Nice. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Awesome. Thanks, Barbarian. Thanks, Henry. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Okay, so now let's do the vague line here. So that he chopped them a little bit here. Give him some splatter here and there. I'm sure the color, whoever is gonna do the color is gonna just go to town on this whole thing, so I'm fine with it. Okay, with the blood or the green stuff, who knows what this creature has in there. I'm telling you, that liner, this liner is solid. I love it. For this, that, and the other. Alright. As much as I like these pens, this one is turns out a little too blue or greenish kind of tone. So shade the things that we can. This takes me back to when I tried to teach my students at school to how to draw tree bark and all. But kids, it's a series of just random lines. Zigzaggy and this and that. Alright, so this is where I jump to the fat brush, or fat pen, I guess. Because underneath here, some values, so. There we go. There. Here we go. Okay. My favorite here. I'm trying to see here. Okay, that's better. Get those muscles a little bit of definition. There we go. There's a point farthest away from the light, so this will take a lot of time. Scales will take a lot of time. Yes, it does. It would add a lot of realism, yes. Are you thinking of adding scales, Snake? If so, are you going to make it a grid or just go with the flow? Yeah, that grid, I was actually deliberating that whole thing. I was trying to think what would be the best here. Still kind of, I don't know. It's I think actually I'm gonna do it with a bit of a process of elimination here. I was thinking doing something like this. I don't know. Let me get in here. It's kind of like you know, kind of like that, and but you know, shape them. Maybe like in the negative, and then here towards the bottom we kind of disappear in the shadow. I don't know. That was kind of my train of thought, but I don't know if that's gonna work very well. So yeah, those scales definitely will take forever. But it's all right. Part of the process. We'll figure out as we go along. Because it will have to look something almost like this, and that was very tedious undertaking. Sometimes I wonder, guys, when I sign up to do something like this, why didn't I just draw him just standing there holding his axe, right? I was like, I gotta do a challenge. Gotta do something crazy. Yes, there is yeah, they're still there a little bit, but with the pencil, so much faster, so much. Shadow. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be doing the scales. I think I'll be here till midnight, and I don't know if I can do that. Can't pull off all-nighters, you know. Mm-hmm. So it's like overlapping that. So I'm trying to think what's overlapping what here. I believe I already figured it out. I also watched Moonfall, if any one of you've seen it. And apparently, yeah, there's some top secrets revealed in that show. Apparently Moon is a completely different thing than we thought it is. But it was a pretty neat concept, I gotta say. I was looking forward to that film. But I tell you what, it took over 2 hours for that film to get done. I was like, they actually could have done it in an hour 45, I'm sure. But it was fun, right? Okay. Okay, there's that. That's a cool scale idea. You can do partial scales as well as John Buscema used to do to show the impression of chain. Yeah, okay. You know what? Yeah. Appreciate that. Yeah. Thanks, Henry. It's a good idea. I like that. That's what we've got. So far. I think I'm gonna throw this in here as well, a little something. Faint idea. Yeah. But now we're gonna think of shadows, and he's gonna overlap this, so now I'm gonna come from here. This is a lot lighter. I'm just gonna assume. Yeah. And this is where I'm gonna kind of switch over here. Little groups of scales here and there. Yeah. Okay. I don't mind that at all. Trying to find my pen. It's 0.5. There it is. You know, at least shade in the same direction. And then show that. There you go. Creating a shadow on the lightest spot of the whole thing here. Something like that, right? Is that what we're talking about? Is that what we're talking about, guys? Spots, all those scales are much better. Yeah, yeah. I think that will do the job, really. And we can make it heavier some other places, like a little closer, and you know, so on and so forth. The farther it goes away, I feel like we can just displace them a little bit smaller, and couple here and there. But the closer it gets, like here, you know, get a little more. Something like that. I think it will work, guys. Yeah, I really appreciate that. But let's just go ahead and blaze the darkest darks here. Feel like we're painting. Blocking in values. Okay, where are you? Watching Frank Cho the other day. He explained in one of his videos that he posted a while back that he only uses like pen. That's it. He uses a pen. He doesn't use any other brushes or any kind. Here we go. Watch it for a little bit and see how he layers things and man, I love hatching, cross hatching. It's so much fun. And this is 0.03 I'm using here. So, and on the actual snake skin areas, we're gonna use like just block out, you know. Almost want to leave some of these here for show. Yeah. Something. There we go. a Conan versus the snake a while back, and I had to the cliche about sculpt each single scale. Awesome! Wow, you sculpted it, man. I'm talking. That's awesome. That's whew, that's a whole different level of for me of art. You know, I always wondered. You know, I hated sculpture in college. I hated it, but then again, I never really got to work with the sculpty clay type stuff, where you slap it on a wire little skeleton and go to work on it. No, never that. It was all more like that that type of art, that the sculpture that was a little bit over my head. You have to be idealistic and make people think, and I just wanted to sculpt a figure. So a lot of kind of appreciation for that kind of stuff you guys do. That's awesome. You can also take a quick a look at Conan the Barbarian 162 Conan versus 5 different snakes. Ooh, I'm gonna find that. Sculpture was Dennis. My first sculpture of Swamp Thing and just the leaves and vines. Oh man. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Oop, oop, little drip, little drip. Come on, come back here. I knew I was going to overlap some of this. Conan 162. Wrote it down. Thank you. Yeah, I probably have some kind of sculpture of something laying around here that I did in college, and ceramics was my thing. If anything, I enjoy ceramics a lot. Kind of thing I really liked. Okay, let's inventory here, I guess. What I'm trying to say here. Might even, no, not even close. Yeah. Trying to give it a little bit more, slowly. What's going on with this pen? Okay. Moving on then. And another thing I try to teach my students is shade or crosshatch along with the shape. Super sculpt this and yeah, I'm learning something about sculpting. Cool. Thank you guys. Love it. So yeah, if we like, we start a little short lesson, say about cross hatching or shading techniques, and I try to tell my kids make sure, and when you shade the sphere, to shade along the shape, so now kind of wraps the way it should wrap, right? And this guy now. Even that out, and then come straight curve this way. It's all about that. Perspective a little bit here too. So that means here. Here we go. Yeah. And we're gonna say that this area is just, hard to tell what's in there. This area right here. So there, yeah. So I think what's gonna help here, I'm gonna kind of counteract some of the scales with the cross hatching a little bit. That should help out quite a bit. And the closer I get to the dark area here, I take the approach of my watercolors here. You want to kind of, when you blend wet into wet, you want to, especially shading something, try to create a value. It's better to make sure you kind of manipulate the most value, most color towards that darker spot right here, like this dark line. So it's kind of disappears slowly. So now we have some sort of form gathering here. And same thing is going to happen here, and I'm going to work on this a little bit more. So I kind of, you know, just keep going a little bit more, you know. It kind of slowly dissipates and smoothly transitions into a lighter area. And the closer you work to it, the better. And this is where, to be honest, I don't know why I'm not using this pen, but comes in handy. Quickly. Nice. And there it is. Mm-hmm. There we go. Much better. The shading in this sphere. Okay, in the sphere, like, yeah, yeah. What do you mean hard way, Dennis? I'm trying to figure out what. The sphere, yeah. What do you mean the hard way, though? You had a tough time with it? Okay. Mm-hmm. Something like that, yeah. All right. Mm-hmm. I need something rather smaller. Once again, shading in the roundness of this. You can sculpt stuff for 6 months or more and it will not harden into. Wow, that's pretty neat that you can do that. Okay. Angry face over here. I practice that kind of shadowing to post the robot in that way. But not so much. Hey, makes it better. Practice makes it better. And yeah, it is useful. Trust me, it's very useful. I love it. I love that type of shading approach anyway. See, I'm offsetting by that. It creates a nice little as it wraps, becomes thinner. Okay. Yeah, a little offset here and there. Okay, where's my fat pan? Oh, approaching that 2 hour mark, guys. Approaching that 2 hour mark. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Throwing little details here and there, Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. Got to shade it up a little bit. Did my door just open? Not sure. If it did, it might have been my wife letting a puppy out and peeked in here. Don't scare me like that, guys. But I appreciate it. If I get robbed live on the, on here, at least you guys have evidence of who did it. Boy, boy. And see, layering like this does create kind of look of a bit of a scale look here. Some details, guys, so you can see a little bit better. Okay. Whew. Talking about 2 hours, I need like 20 hours here. I'm just gonna have to finish this one on like a certain point on my own, I guess. Let's see what we're gonna have here. So this guy goes here, so we're gonna have a shadow here and here. Yeah, I guess I have ghosts here. Nah, I doubt it. They're too scared of me. Okay. I'm gonna have this guy shading underneath here. But to be honest, here in Missouri, we have a lot of haunted areas, a lot of haunted mansions and stuff. Yeah, they'll run, exactly. I'm just gonna get up and they're like, yeah, pick the wrong house. I am still not too lazy to chase them either. Why? Okay, so man, some of this work I did, I don't know why I did it. Like that. I guess laying down any kind of foundation is good idea. This one overlaps, so this should be a little higher. Yeah, there we go. Well, I mean, it's coming along. I guess at some point I'll try to push it a little bit longer though. Let's see what I can do here. So where you guys live, what kind of snakes y'all have to worry about? We have the cottonmouth over here apparently that we have to worry about. The timber rattler, I think, too. I know some states have some really interestingly scary snakes. You know, I still got to throw a lot of more A lot more details on him. Well, I wouldn't say a lot more detail, but some. Yeah, yeah, I like that. What I picked there. Hmm. Not much snake where I live. Okay, vipers, but never seen. Okay, cool. Garden snakes. Yeah, that's what we got too. Eastern Washington, we have rattlesnake. Oh wow, man. Yeah, we got those timber rattlers, but cottonmouth is the deadliest, and they're apparently all over this place. Hey, welcome to Missouri, where if tornadoes don't kill you, then sure as heck some cottonmouths will. Okay. Oh, is it getting fun or what? Trying to identify this area as away from the light. So this one's gonna have a shadow from it. Mm-hmm. You know who else does a really good kind of snakes and stuff? Mario concentration. Ah, appreciate it, Barbarian. So the snakes, what I was talking about here, is pretty cool ones that I've seen. Brom. There's a Gerald Brom, I believe. Man, he's fantasy stuff. Whew. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Dennis. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Let me just pan out a little. There. Still got quite a bit to go, and especially in some. Some water, right? Water. Yeah, something like that. I'm creating some water. Yeah, anacondas are the granddaddy snakes. Yeah, pythons, yeah, pythons. It's all that right there. That's where they are. It's where it's main ones anyway. Now look how versatile brush pens are. Man, just snap and you have your water. Just a little something for the road. Awesome, guys. All right, 2 hours. 2:07 actually. I'm gonna work this one up until it's done, and I'll post it then. But yeah, still got quite a bit of more to do. But then pan out. See if I can see more of it over here. Yeah. There. So, man, 2 sessions. I could have probably started doing some inking on the last stream, but yeah, quite ambitious piece for me, to be honest. But that's the way I like it anyway. Yeah, Dennis, yeah, about the Brom, yeah, Gerald Brom, man. I still got a book of his, Dark Works. Fantastic work. I love it. All right, guys, so thanks once again for showing up and hanging out with me, and talking to me and conversating and encouraging, and giving me some good advices, and in the whole plan of this. So we had a good talk, really good session today. I will try to get it done as much as I can in the coming days, since it's a spring break for us. And thank you, Jesus, appreciate it. Thank you. It dropped the bucket. Sorry. Badass. Thank you. I really appreciate it, guys. So I'll post it on the Flock page, and probably share it on my Instagram account and Facebook as well at some point when I get done. thank you again, guys. I will catch you. Oh well, I didn't ask for suggestions for next week. What are we drawing next week? Do you guys know? Um, I'm open to suggestions. Of course. Thank you, Henry. Thank you, Henry. Appreciate it. Oh, no problem, Barbarian. Yeah, and I'll probably make a post on Finchflock and see what you guys suggest to draw for next one. I'll do my best to get something going. All right, guys, have a great night. Bye bye. I'll catch y'all next week or hopefully Monday on the flock, Finchflock with Meredith and Dave drawing. See you guys. Have a good night.